Proposition 12, Farm Animal Cages. Should the state revise its current farm animal confinement laws with new confinement space standards for egg-laying hens, pregnant pigs, and calves raised for veal, and prohibit the sale of eggs and meat that do not comply with these standards, including those produced in other states? In 2008, California voters approved a ballot initiative to ban the confinement of egg-laying hens, pregnant pigs, and calves raised for veal in a manner that did not allow them to, quote, turn around freely, lie down, stand up, and fully extend their wings or limbs, end quote. The law took effect in 2015, but problems arose, including complaints that the description of approved confinement space was too vague, and a lack of clarity about implementation and enforcement. Proposition 12 would, by 2020, require that they comply with the specific standard measurements set out in the proposition for cages of egg-laying hens and calves raised for veal. By 2020, ban the sale of eggs and meat in which egg-laying hens, breeding pigs, and calves raised for veal are confined in areas smaller than a specific measurement by square feet, whether produced within California or originating in other states. And by 2022, require that egg-laying hens in California be housed in cage-free housing systems, and that eggs from other states conform to California's confinement standards in order to be sold in California. The fiscal effect is that the potential decrease in state income tax revenues from farm businesses due to expenses incurred to meet the space requirements, likely not more than several $million annually, and another cost of up to $10 million annually to enforce the measure. Consumer prices are likely to increase for eggs, pork, and veal, while farmers in California and other states change their housing systems to meet the measure. Those in favor of Proposition 12 say that Proposition 12 would strengthen and clarify California's decade-old farm animal and anti-cruelty law, would prevent egg-laying hens, breeding pigs, and veal calves from being housed inhumanely in small cages for their entire lives, and reduce the risk of people being sickened by food poisoning and factory farm pollution by preventing overcrowding of animals in small spaces. The primary funders of this initiative are the Humane Society of the United States and Prevent Cruelty California, which is a coalition of animal rights groups. Opponents say that it is not truly a cruelty-free alternative to current factory farm practices, that it would face court or legislative challenges from other states regarding the ban on selling non-conforming eggs and meat, and that it mandates full compliance by 2022, a too narrow time frame that could result in supply disruptions, price spikes, and shortages of eggs, pork products, and veal. And the opponents are the Association of California Egg Farmers, a Humane Farming Action Fund, and People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and all of those have rolled in their funding to the Humane Farming Action Fund.